1 Corinthians 1 verse 27. But God has chosen the foolish things of the world to shame the wise, and God has chosen the weak things of the world to shame the strong. Explanation. God has chosen the foolish things. Foolish here refers to what people consider unimportant, silly, or without value. Examples include someone uneducated, a simple story, or a small act of kindness, things the world often looks down on. To shame the wise. Shame means to expose or correct. God uses unexpected ways to show that human wisdom isn't the final authority. Those who think they have it all figured out can be humbled when God works through unlikely people or methods. God has chosen the weak things to shame the strong. Weak refers to anything lacking power, like a poor person, someone without influence, or a tiny seed. God's strength shines brightest when it flows through weakness, turning human expectations upside down. Why it matters today. Redefining success. Our culture prizes achievements, titles, and influence, but God often works through what we dismiss as small or insignificant. A simple conversation that comforts a friend, a volunteer in a busy shelter, or a child's prayer. All these weak acts can carry eternal impact. Encouragement for the underdog. If you feel overlooked because of your background, lack of education, or financial status, this verse is your reminder. God values you and can use you in powerful ways. Your apparent weakness can become the arena where God's strength is most visible. Humility for the learned. If you pride yourself on your wisdom or achievements, beware of arrogance. God can, and will, use the simplest things to correct our self-confidence. True wisdom comes from recognizing our dependence on Him, not on our own intellect or skill. Hope in unlikely places. When we face difficulty, illness, failure, rejection, we might feel powerless. Yet God's track record is raising the overlooked to honor, using humble means to accomplish great purposes. Putting it into practice. Embrace small beginnings. Don't despise modest gifts or minor steps of faith. Plant the seed of kindness. Offer a brief word of hope. God can turn it into a great harvest. Celebrate all contributions. In your family, workplace, or church, look for hidden strengths. Honor the quiet, the unpolished, the ordinary. These may be God's chosen vessels. Cultivate dependence on God. When you feel weak or foolish, admit it. Ask God to work through your limitations and to display His power in and through you. Stay humble and teachable. Wisdom isn't only found in credentials. Be open to God's lessons in unexpected places, from children's faith to simple testimonies. God's upside-down kingdom reminds us that He doesn't need our brilliance or power. He delights in using our foolish faith and weak hearts to reveal His glory. Whatever your circumstances today, trust that He can and will work mightily through you.